All right, welcome to a brand new episode of the Goalpost Gossip. And this is the podcast where football meets banter. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow the movement at Gossip Goalpost. Yes, the handle is somewhere on the screen, somewhere down there. I don't know, somewhere down there. But without further ado, let's get this ball rolling. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, this episode we will be talking about Premier League. No other than Premier League because once there's Premier League going on, we're going to be talking about Premier League, right? And the first game we're going to be talking about is the game that ended today, which is Monday, the last game, is Manchester United. And as you can see on the screen, Manchester United defeated Everton 1-0. Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko. How many times Benjamin Sesko gonna save Manchester United? Huh? How many times Benjamin Sesko gonna save Manchester United? Because obviously Benjamin Sesko is Manchester United super sub. Is there super sub? To be honest, I didn't watch the complete game, but after I look at the highlights and all that stuff, I can see that Manchester United wasn't all that in the first half or throughout the entire game. It was an even Steven game, and Everton is not no run around. You know what I mean? Everton is not no run around. So these are the statistics of the game, which you can see Manchester United have like what 11 shot on target and to 10, but they have 11 shot, but only two on target. Everton, on the other hand, had 10 shot, but they do got four shots on target. So Everton was obviously more ruthless than Manchester United. But Manchester United came away with the victory. Yes, here you can see it. 11 shot and they only have two on target. They dominate the possession by just a small fraction, but Everton did had better chance. Um, as you can see, 10 corners to only one for Manchester United. So Everton was really, really, really dominating that game, obviously. And where does that leave the table? That leaves Manchester United in fourth. Manchester United in fourth. And they are 3 points ahead of Chelsea. And also Liverpool, because Liverpool and Chelsea is now on the same amount of points because Chelsea dropped points and Liverpool won. We'll talk about that. But Manchester United is only 3 points also behind Aston Villa. I told y'all that Aston Villa not gonna finish in the top four. They be hunted down, and Chelsea gonna pass them, and obviously seems like Manchester United do gonna pass them. So Manchester United, good win for them, push them up the table. Let's see if I can find the Benjamin Sesko game goal, I should say. It was like in the 60 something minutes. And it was a good break because the break came from a play by Everton. Yeah. The break came from a play by Everton. So the ball was down in the Everton box, in the Manchester United box, I should say. And Manchester United break out. That was it was a fast break too, man. Very, very fast break. So Very very good win for them, man. And as I said, they pushed them up into the fourth position. Um, See the ball came out. Look, there it is right there. Pass, bam. I can't be showing too much of it. And then boom, there is the Mbomo, and then boom, pass to Sesko, boom, in the back of the net. So it was a very, very good break for them. Um, and Sesko become the super sub, to be honest, because every time he's been put on, he scored goal. And I guess that's what Michael Carrick won. And, but on the other hand, who let Benjamin Sesko run left them? Like, Benjamin Sesko is 10 feet tall. He's slow. He's clumsy. How the hell do you let Benjamin Sesko run away from you? Huh? That was horrible. Because me, it doesn't matter how I'm out of shape, man. Benjamin Sesko can't run left me. There's no way Benjamin Sesko gonna run and leave me. And with that loss, it's also put Everton into here, ninth position. So Everton slid, they're far away. Everton has always been Everton. Everton is always a mid-table team, so it doesn't make any difference. But majority of the times, they do offer good fight. Everton do offer good fight, but this time around they lose out to Manchester United. Okay, on that note, we're gonna be touching on the Chelsea game that was played. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, I woke up early to watch this game. It was 10 o'clock. Yeah, but I was up late the night before, and I get up to watch the game, and only get up to that. Um, Chelsea, I would say lose out to Burnley, because to me that's a loss. Chelsea conceded a goal in extra time. 90 plus 3 minutes is when Chelsea conceded that very, very late goal. I mean, yeah, we were down to 10 man because of Wesley Fafana stupidity. But the quality that Chelsea have, the amount of money that we play for players, man, there's no way we should be just down one single player. One single player, and ended up losing that game. Basically, that's as I said, that's a loss to me. That's a loss to me, man. Because there's no way we should have not get maximum points from Burnley. How did that happen? How did that happen? This is ridiculous. Like I am, because now what does it all down to, which we could have game and actually won that game. We could have only be 1 point behind them as usual, like how it has been. But instead, we decided to lose that game, and now we are 3 points down. Um, in all honesty, we dominate the game by I would say some extent. We didn't created enough chances, as you can see. Um, we were packed with possession. Burnley was more ruthless. Even after we get the red card, they keep coming back because we get one red card, man, and we kind of went into like a defensive mode. We missed a couple of great chances, which is ridiculous. But hey, we get an early goal, and I thought that we were going to build on this early goal. I really thought that we were going to build on this early goal. So we didn't. We didn't. And that's what happened when you don't put the game away. You understand? That's what happened when you don't put the game away. When you get opportunity to put game away, man, when you played against this team, you need to put the game away. And Chelsea didn't do that. And it gave Burnley a chance to come right back. Um, I really think that our setup wasn't bad at all. Um, Palmer was looking good. Joe was looking sharp as usual. But it's just that we just we just didn't finish off the game, man. We just didn't finish off the game, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. And Chelsea's in a spot of bother because, as you can tell right now, we got Liverpool also hunting down our neck. Liverpool is also hunting down our neck. So we don't have chance to mess up. We don't have chance. We don't have chance to mess up. So I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't know because this is started to get in very, very annoying on our behalf. Like, we losing games that we're supposed to win and all this madness. So I lost for words. And we get the early goal, which, should have secured the victory for us if we actually just went on and built on that early goal, on that early lead. Like, within, like, it was like what, 3 minutes on the clock? Let's see. That's hold on. But I'm gonna be showing the goal. It was a very good goal. A lot of people were trying to say that that goal shouldn't stand. I don't know why. There was no deliberate reason or no real reason why. I think they were just a Chelsea hater. Um, maybe they were saying it's offside, but there's no offside there. It was clear, cut and clear, onside. So here they go. The ball pass. It was a very very good goal by Chelsea, and we honestly didn't capitalize at that moment, as I said. So we were left in the dark. Okay. Other than that, now we're gonna be just touching on the Liverpool game. What a game! That Liverpool game, man. Oh my word! So Liverpool was tearing down the eyes of defeat. Yeah, Liverpool was tearing down the eye of not defeat, a draw. I would say. Sometimes when these teams don't win these games, I consider them as defeat. Same thing like what for Chelsea. But Liverpool was tearing down the eyes of draw. And McAllister to their rescue. And it is so funny that watching the game and see McAllister score and then he get chopped off and to know that he ended up score the winning goal. Yeah, it was very, very, very satisfying to see when he scored our first goal and he get chopped off because I was furious. I was like, damn, they're gonna win this game, man, because it was so late. And he get chopped off only for the man to score in extra time. Because in all honesty, Liverpool didn't deserve to win this game. You know what I mean? Meaning that they're Liverpool, you expected more. As you can see right here, Forest do created more chances. He kind of even Steven with possession, just the same. And Liverpool have 4 shots on target compared to Forest 2. But that's Forest. Forest have 7 corner. Forest accuracy was 87% compared to Liverpool 84%. You know what I mean? And that also leave Forest in a spot of bother. They are in 17 and they are only 2 points above the drop zone. They are only 2 points clear of West Ham, who is in 13. So there it is. You see it. 27 points, and West Ham is in 18th position and 25th. So here is Burnley that we let take a point from us. There is Burnley, all the way down there fighting relegation. Well, not fighting relegation because they have to get relegated. There's no way they can stay up. And we drop points to them. But Forest is down there also. Also, we, I for one, really wanted Forest to get relegated, and I said it because Forest boss kind of building up that reputation that makes nobody like him. Also me, because he's he's ruthless for no reason. I mean, the coaches were giving him some good result. Like you went to, you know, you get qualified for Europa. I think you won something. No, he didn't want something, but I mean, the coaches they were giving him his all, but he was just being a boss. You know what I mean? And I really, really wanted them to get relegated. But they're still in Europa and they're doing good. So who to tell? They this would be weird. They may get relegated from Premier League, win Europa, and that give them a ticket to Champions League. Wow. that would be that would be crazy, right? That would be very, 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 very crazy if that should happen. But yeah, Liverpool ended up get that draw, and man, Liverpool needed that. I ain't gonna lie, because Liverpool is falling down the pecking order, and yeah, we and Liverpool is kind of in the same boat. We are fighting to save our lives, but I feel like Liverpool is struggling more than us because the firepower that Liverpool deem to have, man, Liverpool, Liverpool should be in a better position. Just like all other people would say, the spending power that we have, we should have been in a better position. But you know, Liverpool have more experienced players and more, I would say, more quality players than us. So Liverpool, they're struggling. They're fighting for their lives. So I'm trying to see if I could see that McAllister handball that he was that he was celebrating so much. So but yeah, there is like, yeah, I think that's it. That's it that he was celebrating right there. Hold on, wait until he comes back up. You see the look on the coach face. He was furious. Let's see when they play back. Like it looks okay. No, that was outside. Oh no, that was the goal. That was the goal that they were showing. That was the goal. I think I wanted to show the offside. So that was the one that stand in the 90 something minutes. Um, and it took a lengthy time to do the review because it did look like it was offside to me. I'm not gonna lie. It did look like it was offside, but I mean, I guess they were saying it's justice because the goal that he scored, that came off the hand, uh, it, it it was, yeah. Here it is. This is it. This is it. That one. Let's see. It was a clearance, boom, off his elbow. But my thing was that why didn't that stand though? Why didn't that stand? Because to me, that wasn't a clear and obvious error. You understand what I'm saying? That wasn't a clear and obvious error to me because his back was turned and the defender tried to clear the ball and it hit his arm. But to me, that wasn't a clear and obvious error because his back was turned. He was jumping. So he was jumping with his back turned. How does that become? I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know why that get cut off, but they cut it off, and it was reprisal. Liverpool eventually um, get that winning goal. So good win for Liverpool. Um, bad for Chelsea. Yeah, very very bad for Chelsea, but good win for Liverpool. All right, we get off Liverpool case, and we will go over to another game, which is the Tottenham Arsenal game. I look in the camera because I'm the director and everything at once, so my eyes is always done. But I'm gonna look in the camera and ask this question: Why can't nobody depend on Tottenham to do anything? Like when we needed Tottenham the most, why? I'm looking in that camera. Yes, that one. Straight into the eyes of Tottenham owners and bosses and players. Why can't we depend on Tottenham to win a game? When the league wanted Tottenham the most, when the supporters of other teams want Tottenham the most, Tottenham always effing up. Why? Huh? Tottenham, I'm looking in the other camera. And I'm talking to you. You need to do better. You know, I would really like to see Tottenham relegated. I would really, really like to see Tottenham relegated. And the reason why I like to see Tottenham relegated, I just feel like Tottenham is taking up space in the Premier League. Because they're bringing up hopes all the time as if they're a good team that deserve to be in the Premier League. And then they just keep disappointing. They just keep disappointing everyone. So I really think that Tottenham needs to get relegated. Believe it or not, you with me? If you agree with me, drop your comments down below. Tottenham, I'm tired of y'all, man. And we wanted Tottenham to win that game so bad because you know we don't want nobody want Arsenal to win. Nobody don't want Arsenal to win, you know. Nobody wants Arsenal to win. And Tottenham just could not give Arsenal a better fight. Yeah, they could not. They could not. And as you can see, that's the end of the game end. Arsenal won 4-1. Eze scored. Victor scored twice. Eze scored twice. Um, my thing was, why did they take Eze off? Why did they take Eze off? Why he couldn't let Eze stay and completed his hat trick? I don't get it. Like, is it that if Eze score a hat trick, they're gonna have to pay him a bonus or something? And that's the case where they don't want to pay him the bonus, so they rather take him off than pay the bonus. Maybe. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that where they don't want to pay where they didn't want to pay the man the bonus. So they just decided to take him off. Because the man was playing good, man, and the man was on the brink of getting a hat trick, and then y'all take him off. That sucks. Um, Guy occurs, man. Like the league gonna have to stop him because everybody know that this guy have true potential of scoring goals and causing a lot of problems, and he is like literally finding his foot. To be honest, he is finding his foot. Um, the goal by Eze, the first goal by Eze was a very good goal. But the thing about it, why was Eze given so much space in the box where he can kick down the ball, bam, 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 and then shoot it? It's ridiculous. Like, where were all the defenders? Why did he get so much time in the box? Way too much time in the box. And let me see if I can pull that up as we speak. Uh, and Arsenal fans, man, they're very annoying. They were worried about this game because, as we know, City is breathing down their throat, so breathing down their neck. So they were they, they were worried. They were very very worried. All right, so here's the goal by is it? I can probably show it in real time. Here it is. Bam, bam. That was a very very good goal. But the time that he get to kind of take that down and score it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous the time that they give him. Um, so here it is again. Let's show it again. Bam, ball. I've never get so much time to do all of that. Um, so after Isaac get that goal, it was the quickest response ever by Tottenham, man. And I was like, games on. Like about 2 minutes, Tottenham was had the ball in the back of the net. Here it is. Here it is, right here. Boom, boom. So that was a very, very quick response. And look at them. Look at them. You thought they were onto something. They're like, "Rrrr." You thought they really mean business. Tottenham is a waste. I think they are a waste in the Premier League. There are better teams that deserve to be in the Premier League other than Tottenham. Better team. You understand me? Better team that are not in the Premier League right now that deserve to be in there. Leicester was playing better football than Tottenham. At least if Leicester play Arsenal, you could probably expect a game to say that Arsenal gonna win or whatever. But when a freaking Tottenham playing Arsenal, you expect a fight. You understand what I'm saying? You expect a fight. But hey, man, um, that's how it is. There are a couple more chances in the game. Saka miss a good chance also. A nice ball was played over to him. The keeper did a very good job keeping Saka out. But Arsenal, man, they keep coming, and Arsenal have everything to play for. You know what I mean? So there you go. Arsenal get their victory. Um, Gallagher score a goal right down to the end, and I think it was an error that leads to that goal. But hey, nevertheless, they score. There they are. He got two. Let's hope that City can win their next game and keep the fire under their skin. Um, all right, the last one we're gonna touch on is just Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Aston Villa snatch a point from from the soul of defeat. From the soul of defeat, Aston Villa snatch a point, man. I wanted them to lose so bad. Yeah, from the soul of defeat, Aston Villa snatch a point. And Tammy Abraham, Chelsea product. Tammy Abraham is the one who gave them that point. So here's it right there. You can see Aston Villa did dominate the game in all aspects. So you would say Aston Villa deserve to win, man, because and look at it, all the position, all the chances that they created. You see all of that, but yet still, them and Leeds have the same amount of shots on target. So you show that Leeds was more clinical than them, and you know what I mean. Leeds was there for a purpose. Aston Villa, obviously, Aston Villa was not. And Leeds, I wanted Leeds to win that game, but nevertheless, Aston Villa get a 1 point from that game, and they were on the verge of getting nothing, and that leads them to 51 points. As I was saying previously, they only 3 points ahead of Manchester United, 6 points ahead of Chelsea and Liverpool. So we can catch them. We can catch them. Manchester United can catch them. Everybody can catch them because Aston Villa is dropping the catch. I really think that they are. All right. So as you all know, I'm not gonna make this podcast too long because I want everyone to watch it. So thanks for checking in. Manchester City win. Everybody win their game, and the standing is looking good except for Arsenal. So until next time, I think, do we have games in the week? Yeah, we have midweek games. No EFL, so it's weekend games that we have. Okay. Until next time, man. This is Alton, your host, checking out for Gossip Gold Post. Peace.